You dated black guys.
Loved black guys, yeah. I did. But for me, dark meat on the side, white keeps me mean and lean. You know, that's why I married white. Man, that's what I like. Getting to know him has been one of the most beautiful experiences of my life.
We all know that relationships are not something you just cruise through. It takes a lot of commitment to make them work. However, when you have someone like Jeannie Mai in your life, let's just say you are in for the worst ride. After you watch this video, you will understand why rapper Jeezy chose to call it quits less than 2 years after saying his vows to Jeannie. We can all agree that Jeezy deserves to ask for that divorce from Mai. There are many things that Jeannie Mai has said on set that have caused people to ask many questions. And if that was who she was off-screen, Jeezy really went through a lot. However, Tamera Mowry seems to have some evidence revealing that Jeannie Mai was cheating. Could she have confessed to it? And what exactly does Tamera Mowry have on her? Stay tuned to find out more. Right now, everyone can agree that having a relationship with Jeannie is quite hard. However, everything turned drastically against Mai when a particular video from The Real was supposedly leaked. And in this video, Jeannie is heard saying, "Love black guys. But for me, dark meat on the side. White meat keeps me mean and lean." After this clip was released, everything took a turn on Mai, with everyone calling her out for saying that she prefers her main man to be white. However, Jeannie tried to walk it off and assumed that nothing like that was said. In the video, many people thought Mai was fetishizing black men. This came out even more powerful when she referred to them as dark. Moreover, thousands of people have had an issue with how casually and blatantly Mai said what she said. This is because, apart from referring to men as meat, she also casually admits to having a black man as a side piece just to satisfy her attraction to black men. However, she has recently revealed that she is outraged because of how her co-host interpreted her comments. But the question is, how else should they be interpreted? I mean, it is so obvious what she meant. However, it is not only Tamera and her other co-hosts who have blasted her life because of these comments. People use social media platforms to express their rage and dislike for Jeannie's statement. A person by the handle @SweetCarmel77 posted on Twitter saying, "Jeannie Mai fetishized black men. Jeezy saw the truth eventually." The rapper filed for divorce from Jeannie on September 14th, 2023, in Georgia's Fulton County Superior Court. This was revealed by some court documents that Life and Style obtained. And according to Jeezy, the reason he filed for divorce was because their marriage was irretrievably broken with no hope for reconciliation. As he filed for divorce, Jeezy asked for joint legal custody of their daughter. He also asked for the final decision to be established in the child's best interests as determined by the court. This filing was only 8 days after Mai gushed about Jeezy and his new memoir becoming a New York Times bestseller in an Instagram post. In this post, she called Jeezy her husband, writing, "I'm endlessly grateful for your voice in this world. Honored to walk beside you, my love." After dating for 2 years, the couple had their wedding in March 2021. About a year later, in January 2022, the couple welcomed their daughter, Monaco, into the family. When you consider Jeannie's life outside of her marriage, it is not that appealing. Take, for instance, her show. It actually turns out that she is not that loved by other panelists of the famed Warner Brothers' The Real. Back in 2018, a report from an insider at the daytime talk show claimed tensions between Tamera Mowry, Adrienne Bailon, Jeannie Mai, and Loni Love. It was said that it was caused by the Sister star's high salary. It turns out that Tamera was being paid the highest for the show, followed by Loni. However, Adrienne and Mai only received a third of the other women's salaries, which caused all the tensions. After the producers gave Tamar Braxton the boot in 2016, life on set became smoother. However, in April 2018, everything took a turn, and the working relationship started to deteriorate. This was shortly after the show won an Emmy. The insider gave a lot of dirt on this, confirming that it was all caused by the difference in salaries. The report read, once they won the Emmy, Jeannie and Adrienne started complaining about how they knew they weren't being compensated the same as their fellow co-hosts, Loni and Tamera. They were even talking about staging a walkout. The insider further stated that at first, the intention was for both Tamera and Loni to back them in their efforts to secure better contracts on the show. However, when both women opted not to support this endeavor, it became clear that divisions had been established. Because of all this, Mai and Adrienne had so much resentment for their co-hosts that they even started calling them the haves and the have-nots. The name came from Tyler Perry's TV drama on the network. According to the source, this became the name Mai and Adrian would use to refer to their co-hosts when discussing their pay discrepancy. This backstage tension over salaries was said to be why Tamera and Mai had an uncharacteristically heated argument on air in September 2018. On this specific show, they were discussing the two characters of Sesame Street, Bert and Ernie. When you listen to the argument, you would think that it was about the two puppets and their relationship. However, it was mostly about the drama that was going on behind the scenes at the time. In November of the same year, Tamera underwent a personal loss when her niece by marriage, who was only 18, was one of the victims of the borderline bar and grill shooting in Thousand Oaks, California. To mourn her loss, she took 2 weeks off from the show. However, it was quite odd that when Tamera was not on the show, the ratings had increased by 13% that week. This was duly noted by Mai and Adrian, who realized this was the highest growth the show had seen in over a year. According to the source, Mai and Adrian saw this as an opportunity to ask for more pay. The source stated that Tamera had the highest salary among the 4 hosts. They also noted that the ratings increased during her absence. The other hosts questioned why Tamera was earning the most when the show performed better without her, using this point to justify asking for a salary increase. However, there is more to it. When Tamera took a bereavement leave, her husband, Adam Howley, gave an exclusive interview to CBS News about his niece's death. And the fact that he chose to do this instead of appearing on his wife's show upset the 3 co-hosts. This action not only made them upset, but it also made them question a lot of things. And in the end, there was only more tension among the ladies backstage. The tension only worsened when Mai did not invite any of her co-hosts to her wedding with Jeezy. Mai received a lot of criticism from netizens because of this move. However, she was quick to respond and explain the situation. And so, in a YouTube video, she explained that their priority was keeping everyone safe during the pandemic. She also explained that she and her partner had to make a lot of cuts to their ideal guest list. She then explained that they only had about 2 tables of their closest friends and people they grew up with attending the wedding. Even though Mai didn't invite her co-hosts, Adrian, Garcelle, and Lonnie Love, she said she had contacted them before the wedding. She said that she hadn't invited the ladies, but she had called them all ahead of time to inform them that they were having a secret ceremony. She added that they were actually the first to know and had kept the secret. However, fans were left wondering who her friends were, given that these were her colleagues. This was Jeezy's first marriage and 4th child. On the other hand, it was Mai's first child, but her 2nd marriage. Jeezy has been a rapper since 1998 and has made a name for himself. Even though he had a sketchy childhood marked by drugs and crime, he has grown into a respectable rapper, entrepreneur, and philanthropist. He was raised in Georgia, which is where he mainly resides. On the other hand, Mai was only a quarter of the real daytime show. She started her career as a celebrity makeup artist and stylist before slowly entering television as an entertainment reporter and producer by 2005. She is of Vietnamese and Chinese descent and was raised in California. The couple met on The Real after Jeezy appeared as a guest on the show in 2015. However, Jeezy was in a relationship then, and Mai was married. However, as time passed, the two became really close, dated for 2 years, and eventually married. However, living in different parts of the country might have contributed to their eventual divorce. Jeezy mainly lives in Atlanta because of managing his businesses, while Mai lives in California. And even though there were more reasons for their divorce, this was definitely one of them. Do you think there are other reasons why the couple is divorcing? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.